Nope. He hit it. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode number 54 of the 740 Sports Show. Tonight, I am joined by my lifelong brother, Bub. Welcome to the show, Bub.
What's up?
Oh, man, living the dream. Beautiful evening in the 740. How's your night going?
Oh, it's going good. Just researching stats of random NBA games and Olympic games and all that fun stuff today.
Okay, so you're living the life, Bub. You're living your best life.
Yeah, doing my best basketball statistics I can.
Okay, and I heard drumsticks in the background, so Bub has also got the NCAA 25 going, but we are also joined by senior basketball guy, Andrew Brown. Brown, welcome to the show, brother.
What's going on, boys?
Oh, man, you know it. Living the life. And we know that you, as always, Brown, are just happy to be here. And we love everything about it. Brown, Bub, thank you for joining us. You guys could have been doing literally anything else. We're going to find out. You guys could have been playing golf this evening, but you weren't.
Football.
Could have been playing golf.
That's going to become a line that we talk about here a little bit later on. But instead, you both chose to join the show and talk with us this evening about the Hoop Project.
Yeah, you got to venture down there Saturday, didn't you?
I did. I was in the French city, boys and girls. The city of Gauls, as they call it, Bub. I was there on Saturday.
Wait, what do they call it?
The city of Gauls.
Goals?
G
Or Gauls?
A-U-L-S. Gauls.
Okay.
Oh, Gauls, like the old Gauls back in like the Roman days.
Sure, Bub. Whatever you need it to be. Anyway, I was in Gallipolis yesterday for the Hoop Project. It was an awesome time. Bub, Brown, venturing into other activities in life, but I got to enjoy a day full of hoops along the Ohio River. Boys and girls, you missed out on a great time.
Yeah, sounded like it. What time did you get up there?
I got there about 10:30. I think I arrived in Gallipolis around 10:30. I was there till about 3. And I could have stuck around longer had there not been a barn party scheduled. Because, no, I could have. I'm just kidding, Brown. Could have stuck around longer. But just had a few other things going on, man. So much fun. I wish I would have gotten to get back down there for today. It was Championship Sunday today.
Yeah, did you hear who won? Like anybody you know win their respective bracket?
I heard a few things, Bub, but I can't spill the beans. We're only 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this bad boy. You're gonna have to hold your horses, big fella.
That's fine. I'll wait.
Anyway, I can reveal one thing, Bub. I had been in this tournament before with senior basketball guy Andrew Brown. Brown, 2019. We ventured to the Hoop Project.
Man.
There we are with our trophy.
Ago. Yes.
Alexa, play Trophies by Drake. There we are with our toilet bowl trophy, Brown. The photo of a lifetime. It was a hard-fought battle, man. I caught the elbow first game of the morning. You remember that one?
I don't remember that.
The elbow that, like, first game, bro.
Oh,
Cut my eye. The Carroll kids, man. What's up with those kids, man? It did. I was wide awake, and nothing malicious or anything like that. He's just skinny and has sharp elbows, man. And I play tight defense. But a great time in 2019. And Brown, things were just as good this year. It was an awesome time. First thing I did, Bub, you mentioned I got there early, bright and early. First thing I did was I took a nice stroll through everything, just checked everything out, took everything in. Noticed a couple of things right off the bat. It was an awesome event. It was incredibly well put together because last time, Brown, we were just kind of there as, guys playing ball. We didn't really stop to take all of it in.
Right, yep.
This time around, I did, and it was awesome. First thing I noticed, the medals and the merch, because now this event is run by The Root in Gallipolis. The medals are sick. The medals are absolutely sick. And the merch, I thought the merch was cool. Sign the wall, kind of the motto of this whole thing, kind of the moniker, if you would. Sign the wall. Of course, you got the wall that they put out, all the champions sign it, and then every year after that, they bring back the wall and set it in various places throughout the park. So you get to see the walls that have been signed for years to come. So I think it's cool, man. I think it's a cool experience.
Wait, the champions get to sign it? That's the only people?
The champions sign the wall. The champions, okay. Yep, the champions.
Yeah, I think we
signed
missed out on that. So.
Yep, we did, but we signed a toilet seat.
We did, yeah. Did anybody take that toilet seat home, or was it just for a picture? I can't remember.
I'm
not sure if it's being used or anything like that.
I have no idea. Williams probably stole it from somebody. This was cool though too, Bub, because you're going to love this. You know the saying, friends, sports, and sometimes food, Bub. Sometimes food
Mhm.
Daylight Donuts was there. They were there.
Did you get any?
I didn't get any yesterday because, again, it was just hot, and I was in action yesterday, bub. I was in action. Bubbles, the tea and juice company, bub, they were also there doing what they do. So, Bubbles, what do you think about that?
It's you said it's tea and juice.
Yeah, I mean, I meant
okay.
Bub
The
and
name.
Bubbles, but
Yeah.
The name is very Powder Puff Girls.
Yeah, that's how you got it too. It was just, and there was a few other vendors as well. There were just some of the notable ones. It was just, again, the vendors were cool. If you were hungry or were thirsty, you had a place to do all of that. Holzer was there, taking care of folks, bub. They had a tent for folks in case anyone got injured. Yep. In case anyone got injured or anything like that, Holzer was there doing their thing. Dr. Kelly Roush was also there, bub. She stopped to take a pic with Nate Gordon and myself. Big Nate. We love Big Nate, brother.
Yeah.
We also love Dr. Roush doing what she does. Of course, she's a part of a trio, bub, with Jason Crawford, the Jackson athletic director. And amongst the trio, there was a third one as well. Amongst that trio, they've got over 90 years experience in sports medicine, continuing to serve Southeast Ohio. So
that's a good bit.
That's a great team, man. That's like the dream team for Holzer. So shout out to those folks doing what they do as well. But again, you're in good hands, man. Holzer's around. You're in good hands.
Did anybody get seriously hurt?
Not that I know of. There was a girl that was taken out today. I'm going to say that again. Not that there was a girl today that I guess was taken pretty seriously, I guess, on a stretcher, but I'm told she's okay. But I think it was just kind of precautionary. I'm told it's just likely a concussion. I think she was from Benton County. I think the team was Titletown, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I think everybody, injury-free in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? Some bumps and bruises and things you got to come back from in the game of ball. But just, when there's 130 teams playing in the streets, someone's, you know what I mean? Someone's back. Rob couldn't be there for 10 minutes without rolling an ankle, bub. Someone's.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, you don't play ball for too long and, them bones start tightening up and everything.
That's true. Brown, one of the things that we liked about this when we played, of course, the condensed court. It's basically
great. Yeah.
It's basically, bub, 3-point to 3-point line back to back. I mean, there's not much. It's awesome.
Very little running. Helps you out if you're not in great cardio shape. So
yeah, and
I love
teams also get up to, I think, 6 or 8 guys. I think maybe 6. But there was a team. Nate Gordon's brother played for a team, and there's a video on our YouTube page with a full recap. Be sure to go over to our YouTube page and check that out at 740 Sports Show. But the recap that we did an interview, or we participated in a speech from the coach that was Nate Gordon's brother's team, Matthew, his team. And he gave a great interview. But unfortunately, we don't have it now. You'll have to go over to the YouTube page. And, bub, he was coaching in a jacket, a blazer, bub.
Yeah, that's very inspirational given the heat that, it was yesterday.
It was.
I don't know what the temperature reached, but
it was much more inspirational than his speech.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Well, listen, a lot of work to do, brother.
You can't start off your speech by admitting that you're starting off your speech because the cameraman wanted you to do it. It's not motivating.
He looks at his team and he goes, "They want me to give a speech for the camera?" He just went in, dude. So we appreciated the effort, man. It was awesome. A lot of interaction, though, man. A lot of people took the time to, kind of give us the time of day, which I thought was cool. Again,
so you said 130 teams.
I think last year they had like 129. I haven't heard an official count from this year.
If they had a record or not this year.
Last year I think that was the third most that they had. But again, everyone's kind of resetting from COVID right now. So like I hate to continue to use that excuse, but we're only 2 or 3 years back into this thing since COVID kind of deterred everything. So it takes a little bit of time to rebuild anything. But if they didn't break it or get back to that 135, 140 number, I would say that they're pretty close to it. There are a ton of people there, dude.
Yeah. I'd say, if you have 130 teams and 6 to 8 people on a roster, yeah.
Dude, a great time. And the people that just come to watch and their kids. I mean, we did an interview with a guy named Cody from Chillicothe here, man, and we've seen him at both Gus Mackers this summer. He told us, man, we got kids playing in this too. He He used to part of a team that had a second generation pretty much involved in the same thing. I was like, dude, that's sick. That's like living the dream, dude. Just a Hooper's dream. So pretty cool. It was cool to see some familiar faces as well. Had a couple of social media followers too, Bub. A couple of YouTube subscribers.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, they popped back over to us and said, what's up? And they said, you remember us? And they brought a buddy with them on the left this time, but the two on the right, I got Jaden's game. Jaden's the one on the right. And the one on the left, Bub, you're going to love this story. And we meet a lot of people. You know what I mean? We remember a lot of names. So I said, Jaden, I got your name. I said, man, give me the first letter of your name and I'll remember it. He said, K. I said, K, no problem. K. What starts with K? Finally, I gave up. I was like, dude, you're going to have to tell me. He goes, Knox.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, that's about the only name that starts with a silent K.
K names, bro. I was like, you can't give me K. I literally told him, you can't give me K and then your name be Knox. It's not fair, dude.
I mean, how else do you describe it?
Well, the problem was he didn't understand. He didn't look like he was. I don't. Yeah. You know.
It wasn't registering with him.
Like it doesn't. It's not fair. So, but no, it was cool, man. Again, familiar faces. Just good guys. Good guys. Speaking of familiar faces, we saw our buddy Nate. Jared Gravely was also there. Two gigantic dudes, Bub. Two absolutely gigantic dudes.
Significantly taller than you.
Significantly taller than me. And once we finished taking this picture, because it shouldn't have looked as comparable as it does. As soon as we finished taking this picture, I was like, actually, I don't look too short. And Nate goes, hey, you don't.
So, you're working some angles, man.
Yeah,
man, getting closer to the camera.
I figured it out, boys. I figured it out. But again, dude, Gravely brought his kid over to us, and Lil Roden, he's about 2 years old now. Just brought him over. We started chit-chatting, and just a good day, man. Overall good day of everything. Brown, what was your favorite thing about that tournament when we played 2019?
The competition, dude. It was, tough competition.
Well, it seemed like you got enough of it.
I definitely did.
We did that year.
I was happy to just win the toilet bowl after seeing the competition that we went across. So it's really good competition. I don't even remember what division we were in.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't remember
but CB, but
I don't. Yeah. But I do remember. It wasn't the prime division by any means, but that division. Those prime divisions, Bub. You're talking Division I players on every roster.
Yeah.
Former pros. They've had former Globetrotters play in this thing. It's a pretty big deal. We weren't competitive, Brown. It just wasn't our thing. But
but the competition was good. It's not like you're going to find that at your local YMCA every night. So
yeah, and Brown, you brought up a good thing. One of the folks that we love competition. One of the folks that we had an opportunity to speak with was a guy named Marcus Thompson, and Marcus Thompson, we now know, is somehow related to the famous Britton Johnson.
Yeah, he's somehow connected with Britt in some way. I can't remember how he said it, but
he's in some way connected with Britton Johnson, and we're in fact not going to hold that against Marcus. But we had an opportunity to speak with him because Brown game got a little chippy. He got it under control, and I'm going to let you all take just a quick listen to Marcus, this official, talk about how he got this game back under control. Take a listen. I am now joined by one of the officials at today's Hoop Project, Marcus Thompson here joining us, and Marcus Thompson is a veteran official that was on full display today here at the Hoop Project. Game got a little chippy, pushing, shoving, guys wanting this, guys wanting that, technicals, that type of thing. We got it back under control with no technicals.
No technicals.
Is that the goal?
That's the goal.
That's the goal. You live true to the veteran status, and you got the goal. No technicals giving out. Single best line of the day. Do you want to give the line, sir?
I informed them that I could have been playing golf today because I love to play golf, but I was here with them and that we weren't going to go down the road we were headed down.
And it was a little more heated than that.
That was pretty intense, but they were intense, so I had to rise above their intensity.
So is that one of the keys to officiating? You've been doing this a long time. You said 20 years?
20 years, yeah. Actually, typically in a high school game, you want to stay really calm, right? The consequences there are real. Here, consequences are different. They just get to go home and go to B-dubs or something, so it's a little different. I just felt like I had to go ahead and let them know that I'm not going to we're not going to go there. And then we got it back under control by me telling them that I could be somewhere else. Be honest, tee times, I could still probably get one. So if they wanted to officiate themselves, they were on the verge.
And we said, well, what do you say to the guy that's got his clubs in the trunk? What do you say? And you probably could still find a tee time. A lot of nice places to play golf around here. Marcus, we're happy that you're here helping out with today's Hoop Project, doing your thing. Again, seasoned veteran official. You do a little bit of teaching as well. You've done a few state championships.
I've won in basketball and 5 finals in football. And I teach the course at South Point High School. So trying to get new guys in, and as us old guys have to leave one day, we're going to need new blood.
Officials are hard to find. So what would you say to a young official, maybe in training, that wants to attack this? And what would your advice to an official be?
Grab a mentor. You got to be smart enough to learn from people, right? So I always tell people nobody invented this. Everything gets passed down and down and down. So all these tricks and tips have been given from years from experience. So you got to, when people try to help you with something, don't take it offensive. Take it in and use it. So find a mentor and listen to them.
Take advice from people that you respect, it sounds like. That's key.
Find a good mentor.
A good mentor, not any mentor, a good mentor. Marcus, thanks again for doing what you do. We appreciate you. And good luck the rest of the weekend, keeping things under control here.
Might need it.
Marcus, man. Good advice.
You know, he seems
Great
like a man
advice.
with so much joy to be like, to have to see Britt at every Thanksgiving. Like, he's got too much joy.
Well, man, if that's the case, brother, Britt's got it made, and he's got it rough. Yeah, Britt could also use a good mentor. Hope Britt's in here. But hey, that was dude. You should have seen him shut down the streets. It literally everyone stopped, like their mom and dad were yelling at them, and
Like in a Walmart.
Literally, like, yeah, you remember that. You remember that, bub. But anyway, it was awesome, and I was so dumbfounded I didn't know what to say. And finally, I was like, I'm going to talk to that guy after this. Like, that's all I could think. I'm going to figure out how because he did get the game back under control. And notably, I thought it was interesting because he brought up to me, you got to be careful when you do things like that, because people are either going to think, okay, well, wow, he got the game back under control. That's a great job. Or, whoa, he's way too sensitive. And that is a tricky line.
Yeah, there's a line you got to teeter.
When you're wearing the stripes.
That's a difference between an experienced ref and somebody that's just coming out,
Yeah.
So
An experienced ref keeps the clubs in the trunk when he says that. And a rookie official, an amateur refs, makes the statement without having the clubs in the trunk ready to go.
He chooses to go to the course. Britt would get bullied to the course.
Britt would get bullied. Britt would ask to leave the tournament early on. And listen, man, not everyone's cut out for the kids divisions. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But hey, we appreciate Marcus doing what he does, and that dude, awesome guy, absolutely awesome dude, and just gave us a great interview. So shout out to Marcus and doing what he does and helping out, man. A lot of these guys are OHSAA guys who are helping out at this event, and just awesome. We love everything about it. Bub, on top of officials, guess what else was there?
More food than just donuts?
Nope, puppies.
Oh, okay.
There was a puppy.
Oh, I'm a big fan of doggos, so
Yeah, he was a happy puppy.
you didn't tell me there were dogs there.
Well, I've saved it for the show, Bub. I can't tell.
Next year you have to take Willow up.
Well, next year you may just have to join as well.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a great
I
time.
mean, I got a dog shirt. I got a dog on my shirt right now.
You do.
See the
You
tongue?
do. Bub's a big dog lover, boys and girls, if you didn't know that.
Big
Speaking of dogs, I met a gentleman shortly after the pup there who had a little bit of that dog in him. And I also thought that he had an interesting team name.
What was the team name?
Go ahead.
Pup and Suds?
Yep. Go ahead there, Trav.
Luka Dong. Oh, okay. Luka Dongic.
Luka Dongic.
That is a great team name.
Which is also probably a good time to go ahead and click on Holzer again and let y'all know that if you are having a little bit of itchy down there, go see your buddies at Holzer. They'll get you taken care of real quick. But yeah,
I don't know if they were prepared to deal with stuff like that.
I'm not sure either, but hey, a little penicillin goes a long way. Luka Dongic was just one of a few team games that I got a kick out of. The Hawktua Hoopers were also there.
Oh, they were quick to change their name once they heard that. I bet you they had a different name.
Very quick, a group of girls. Actually, this is a group that I've kind of followed a little bit of. It's a group that usually Paisley Speakman and that group.
Mhm.
But Paisley wasn't playing with them this time, and they got a few younger girls on their team. I guess they wanted to wreak a little havoc in the name game, so
Yeah.
to speak. So they rolled with the Hawk Tua Hoopers, and it's right there at the Luka Doncic. I don't know. I thought it was interesting. Bub,
Yeah,
you
that's a
asked
good
me
name.
about the way things were shaping up today. As we were preparing for the show, again, it's Championship Sunday at the Hoop Project today. Teams were beginning to sign the wall as we were prepping for the show. We actually, as we were preparing the graphics and things like that this afternoon, got the very first winner of the tournament. The very first team to sign the wall was the Apollos out of the 7th grade division, Bub. So that was the first team to sign the wall. Since then, there have been some other ones rolling in, but I don't have all the information and all the details on that just yet.
Was the kid in the brace before the tournament?
I'm not sure. It's a
Or
great
did
question.
Holzer do their
That-
miracle work?
That photo, you know what, Bub? Great question. They can do a lot of things. They can do a lot of things over there. But I don't know. Maybe a freak, like a comeback, like an AP type of thing. You know what I mean? Just freak comeback.
Yeah, I
What do you
mean,
think? What do you think?
science and technology have advanced a lot over the
Yeah.
last 5 years since you guys are in the Hoop Project. We even got like COVID vaccines and everything now. So
Golly, that in the 7th grade body is pretty resilient in today's world. So I'd say the young guy will bounce back pretty quickly. But shout out to them, man. The first kids, the first group to sign the wall this year, the Apollos, out of the 7th grade division there. Bub, it got real heated. Things were real competitive. We
Mhm.
love the kiddos, but there was one gentleman in particular that I got a real kick out of, Bub. Our good
yeah,
buddy.
I don't remember his name, but he was full of energy.
Our good buddy Joseph Lloyd. And
Joseph Lloyd.
Joseph Lloyd, and it's Lloyd with one L, Bub. One L.
What?
Joseph
Like
Yeah.
Loyd?
That's the way it's spelled.
I mean, it makes sense because of like Tyler Boyd, but like when you think of like any other Lloyd in the world, it's 2 L's, which is it's
Yeah.
kind of stupid when you think about it.
Well, he was a great guy, Bub. Regardless.
Yeah,
of,
no, I think his last name's spelled correctly.
You've been called Bubba your entire life, and you just had someone else had a stupid name.
Yeah.
Wait,
think
hold on.
Bub's pretty cool.
Isn't it the same
Just
thing as Aaron though, with 2 A's?
I don't get called Aaron.
I'm just as a
It's
hypothetical.
literally the
I'm just
same
saying.
thing.
No, I think the real thing would be AIR at that point. It wouldn't be. It would be just AIR because you already got air as a word.
Yeah, I'm just saying 2 A's, 2 L's.
It's interesting. That's interesting.
Just a hypothetical.
We're going to get the name. We're going to get
Llama.
the name thing. We're going to get the name
Yeah.
thing out of this here, boys and girls. This has gone on way too long. Joseph Lloyd was an awesome dude, and he brought the energy to the Hoop Project that I needed to see. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He had a little bit. Bub, there were some puppies, but Joseph Lloyd got a little bit of that dog. He had a little bit of that dog in him, and we're going to take a little bit of a listen to Joseph Lloyd. He gave us a killer interview. Take just a listen to Joseph. Eric here at the Hoop Project. I am joined now by my guy, Joseph. So he's shirtless, he's flexing. You were on defense, man. Smothering dudes.
And they call me Patrick Beverly for real. I was Jordan mixed with Beverly, like Scottie Pippen. I got a little everything in my bag, you know what I'm saying? It's light work out here, you know what I'm saying? Some dudes ain't big enough. It's 160 pounds of pure man coming at you.
No lack of confidence, no lack of charisma for my guy, Joseph. Joseph, where you from, brother?
I am from Bidwell, Ohio. The Well, baby!
Where'd you go to high school?
River Valley.
Who you playing with today?
I'm playing with my boys, CPOA Elite. Shout out Chris Tackett, Cody Lambert, Jay Morrell, Ryan Brown, Caleb Call. Shout out to the squad. From one dude I went to school with, we went to Shawnee State, and a couple dudes from OUC, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little everywhere. I got friends everywhere.
All right, so you got connections all over the place. You're here in Gallipolis City Park today doing what you do, which is hoop. You're bringing the Pat Bev energy. Do you playing a lot of these outdoor tournaments?
Yeah, a little bit. I try to, dabble in here and there, you know what I'm saying, to see if I still got it.
Do you?
I'm born with it. Ain't never going to leave.
What makes the Hoop Project fun?
Oh, bringing everybody out. You see all the family, all the crowd. Everybody's coming supportive. It's very competitive. Great tournament. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Robbie.
Great people. I appreciate you taking the time to
Thank you,
talk
big
with
dog.
me.
Nah,
Show.
Come support. Hoops Project, good basketball, great food, good people. Pull up, man.
What's your team's record?
We are 1-1. A sad day. 1-1. We just lost. They hit a nice game winner. We're coming back tomorrow, baby. Bro,
Oh god.
he hit me with the we're 1-1. Sad day, bro. 160 pounds of grown man coming at you, bub.
Yeah, the energy of his is just incredible. He's
Dude.
got nothing but confidence spewing out of his body.
It's a different level with Joseph, bro. It's a different
Mhm.
level, man. And
I don't know what those screams were either.
bro. I don't know either. So first of all, Colin Whalen, bub, our good buddy Colin commented, and he said
Mhm.
Joseph needs to be back on the show. I agree with that. We got to get Joseph back on here. But
Yeah.
but man, so his energy was unmatched. And then after the game,
Yeah.
of course, because I said I'm gonna talk to that guy, and that was the game that got pretty chippy. It was that one.
Mhm.
I said I'm 100% talking with him, and of course he's like, yeah, dude, I'm all in. He said, but just so you know, I'm going to give you the best interview you've ever had.
Yeah, I
I
mean, he
think it was
did.
up there.
I mean, I think it was up
So
there.
listen, so listen. So we get done. And he had a bystander. A young lady was standing there, kind of waiting on him. And we get done, and she was a little ready to leave. You know what I mean? You could tell it was kind of that situation.
Yeah. Mhm.
And I thank you for your time. I apologize for kind of holding you guys up or whatever. And dude, he just kind of was like, "Oh no, it's all good. She'll wait." You know, he didn't care. He was doing what he had to do.
Yeah.
He was getting his moment. She kind of laughed too. You know what I mean? She was in, but dude, great time, man. We appreciated Joseph's time.
Yeah.
Doing what he does, chatting with us, man, and like I said, just hilarious.
Yeah, and then telling everybody to come out and support at the end of it all. Showing his appreciation for it.
Yeah, man, and it was authentic too. I mean, you could tell he's a little
Mhm.
goofy. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, yeah, he's got the energy.
He's bringing the energy, baby. But it was all authentic. I mean, he meant everything he was saying. You could tell it. So and there he was just one of so many people there yesterday, man, enjoying that event. It was awesome.
I wish we had a follow up on how they did.
That's a great question. That's what we'll have to do, man. We'll have to bring Joseph on and see if
Yeah.
he'll chat with us about how he did, how his team did, man. I like that. We might have to
160
do that.
pounds of dog, man.
160 pounds, and he just kept flexing, man. Like that was what was so funny. Just kept flexing.
Yeah.
And there were so many good dudes there. Yeah, Carson Spawn. I ran into Carson Spawn, talked with him yesterday for a little while. He informed me that right before I got there, he did in fact dunk one, and I still don't believe him, but he was there, and we chatted for a little while. So just so many good people in one spot, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Big community event. Man, I am wearing down.
Bub, long
I'm
day.
telling you, I've been up early, and the coffee hit me, or did me until about 4:00. But I'm hitting that wall.
The barn party hit you?
Yeah, I think that's
I
what it
mean,
is.
Yeah, well, I don't. What time we get home? Like 3:00, 3:30.
The barn party.
The
barn
yeah,
party.
it was a late night, early morning type deal. So
Well, one of those brown barn nights. I'm glad you guys had a great evening.
It's a good time.
Great time.
Very
Great
good time.
Boys and girls, Hoop Project 2024. It was awesome. We're going to continue to kind of recap that. We're going to kind of look into a couple of things and maybe repost some of what we continue to see for the next day or two from the Hoop Project, some winners and things like that. I will say in a younger division, Bub, there was a group of girls called the 740 Dynasty, and they won. So
no,
as the 740 Sports Show, we come in the 740 Dynasty. I don't have the photo.
representing well.
Representing well. I don't have that.
This
photo.
sounds like our first NCAA team.
Ooh, wow. Speaking of which, Bub. Speaking of which, college football 25 is back. We've been playing it a little bit, boys and girls. Bub scored his
I've
first
been binging
touchdown on
Oh,
Dynasty
shoot.
mode this
You
week.
can hear the sound actually of the game right now. Anyways,
That's great. I love everything about that from you. Bub, what are your thoughts on it?
I think it's a great game. I will say, I think I've been through about 2 full seasons of Dynasty and about 7 games so far. The one complaint I have about it is I've had probably 14 between me and the computer. I've had about 14 roughing the kicker calls so far.
Oh my god.
And I just don't understand. I mean, I just don't understand it. You just got to go safe every time, apparently.
Wow.
But other than that, the game's fun. It's super tough. The recruiting aspect on Dynasty's awesome, and that's all I've really touched is the Dynasty mode. I haven't even went to Road to Glory.
Yeah, it's the only
Or
thing
anything
I've
like that.
touched so far too, is the Dynasty mode.
Yeah,
Yours.
you touched one possession.
I touched one play.
Yeah, one play. I was on the 5-yard line.
I scored the first touchdown on your Dynasty when you were down 27-0.
Be honest, Bub. Did you hit the PAT?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's when I learned you were supposed to hold it down for the power.
That's what I told him. I said, "Well, you can have the first PAT."
I will say I have dabbled in the Road to Glory. I'm in a couple games on that.
I've
It's a lot
been
of
watching
fun.
Brown get pumped today.
Brown.
He's
who-
lost to
who'd you-
FCS teams today.
Oh, bro.
Listen, man, I need at least 5 seconds in the pocket. If not, I'm in shambles.
Oh boy.
5 seconds. Okay, Stan Bradford.
Golly.
Just need a little bit of time.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, the blocking on that game, you don't get blocking for anything. It's like
Yeah.
your guys just aren't even there.
anything it's going
OU's
to take a. Sorry. Go ahead.
OU's blocking is, I could use a little bit more time. That's all I'm saying.
You could use a Doug Wooten. You could use it.
I dig it.
Go ahead.
Anything glaring that like I'm this is going to take some time for me to work on right now, right away.
Kicking.
Kicking.
Man, if
kicking's
it's like
good, yeah.
past 40 yards and you're on a hash and you're away, you might as well just go for it.
Yeah, I agree.
You ain't making that son of a gun.
Recruiting, I think, is something to kind of take some time to get used to as well.
It's got a
Just lot
learning
of
curve, but it's also got
intricacies.
a style to it. Like everybody can do it a different way.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
different ways you can go about it. It's a really good game. I
right.
love how they started out. So
I mean, everyone else seems like they're in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't heard any real complaints up to this point. So, it seems like the wait has been worth it to some degree, and
Yeah.
the hype.
just need the mascot game next year.
Just need the
Please
addition of
add
the
that.
mascot game. I'll take the classic games as well. I liked the
I
classic.
think
game.
they just came out with Team Builder yesterday too.
Okay, nice. I did see where people are starting to build some of the local teams.
Yep.
Someone
So,
built
I
South
believe-
Gallia.
Oh, okay.
South Gallia. The South Gallia football team actually revealed that you will now be able to play as the South Gallia Rebels here soon. Brad Jeffers is
Nice.
working on a Jackson Ironman squad. So
Nice.
You'll be able to play with that
That's cool.
squad as well. So yeah, very cool.
That's
Very
really cool.
things.
Yeah, if you could get like school programs to like work on stuff like that, that'd be cool. Like you have your computer classes, tech classes, and everything. Just get them to have fun little projects like that as well.
Bub, on to something. ADs, take note. 740 ADs, take note. Bub's on to something there. I can't wait to dabble into that one, boys and girls. It seems like a blast. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Nothing else to touch on from the Hoop Project, it doesn't seem. We're talking a little bit about College Football 25, the 1 week release of that. Any other news you want to touch on, boys and girls? There was some pretty big news coming out of Cleveland this morning for Cavalier fans.
Was it the
Yes.
signing?
Evan Mobley,
Yeah.
massive extension. Massive.
Got to do
extension.
it.
Massive extension. I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about it at all. He's a versatile big. He got, he's got a nice shot. I'd like to see him extend that jumper just a little bit or get a little more consistent with it. But man, what a guy! Like what I got to see of him this year, I'm in.
Oh yeah, same.
You got
Me too.
Donovan Mitchell.
I think
Let's do it.
I think running it back one more year is fine. I mean, especially with given his size, give him a little bit more time to kind of pack a few more pounds.
I think he
on
needs
his
to
beef
fill in
up.
some.
Yeah, because you can play him at center from time to time, but I don't think it's a long-term thing over the season to keep playing him at center.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to hold up that way. Not right now. So I think it's
Okay.
fine running this back and seeing how he does. And if he can extend the range out like you were saying,
Yeah.
hopefully hitting a couple corner threes here and there, keeping it, the defense honest. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they'll be in a good spot.
Yeah, I like the signing. Of course, you just extended, Donovan Mitchell as well. Got him to stick around in Cleveland. So that squad that they had that made a little splash last year looks like they're going to do their best to keep that core together. I'm loving what I see from a Cavs perspective. Bub, I know you saw a little bit of basketball news as well, but I'm going to tip it off here with senior basketball guy Brown. Any NBA news, any Olympic news, anything like that you want to throw at us?
Well, like we were talking about off air, it's been a little tough to try and keep up with the schedule unless you've actually went out there and tried to find it with Team
true.
USA. But going back here,
Mhm.
looking at the numbers and stuff, they've won a lot of close games. So
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's just kind of friendly matches,
Exhibition
nothing-
games.
Yeah, exhibition games. I know it's nothing on the line yet, so maybe these guys aren't trying exactly 100%, and they're
Right.
also trying to feel out their schemes and how they want to play and what scenario and who they want to play and stuff. So it's just a
Mhm.
feel out process. So
Yeah.
but would like to see them blow out a couple of these teams a little bit better than what they have. Like
Yeah,
South
beating
Sudan.
South Sudan by one with
By
a game.
one,
with
yeah.
LeBron taking the go-ahead bucket with 8 seconds left.
That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
fact that, by the way, greatest rim attacker of all time. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. Greatest rim attacker, not rim presence, rim attacker of all time. And he's shooting the ball well right now, too. It's crazy to see that from 21-year veteran, 40, whatever. Like, it's just stupid to me. Game on the line,
Yeah.
you toss it into LeBron, he walks it down the floor and gets you that bucket still. Like, just dumb.
yeah. It's once he has them on his hip or even just parallel with him while he's
Yeah.
attacking, it's over.
Yeah.
Because you can't. But just a slight shoulder nudge and he's already.
Yeah, you can't match his size and athleticism, even at,
Yeah.
40 years old or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Are you guys excited to check this team out in Paris?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do we have?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see him against the Wimbies and everything.
Brown, I think they do play tomorrow, just so you know. I'm not sure what time, but I think Team USA plays tomorrow in their final exhibition.
at
going
3
into
p.m.
Paris.
I'm seeing right here
That's right.
against
You're right.
Germany.
Germany's 3 p.m. Yep.
Well, that's a horrible time.
And then it looks like their actual
Yeah, for Bub, man, that makes it a little tricky.
games start a week after that at 11:15, and they're playing against Serbia.
Okay.
Perfect.
We love it. We love it. All right. Team USA. We're looking forward to it. Bub, Brown, a lot going on in the 740, a little bit going on outside of the 740 that we've talked about. Before we go this evening, either of you folks have anything else you'd like to touch on this evening? It was a great weekend at the Hoop Project.
No. No, I don't think I have anything else this week.
All right. All right. Brown?
I don't think I have anything either, man. I mean, when are we getting close to football season?
I mean, we're getting close.
As of yesterday, 50 days from
50
NFL
days.
Sunday.
Let's go.
So
I cannot
49 days
Mhm.
from NFL Sunday as of today.
I mean,
love
we're
it.
already here with football season, with college football being out, bro.
Well, keep in mind, boys and girls, you got high school football August
Mhm.
23rd coming to the 740,
Mhm.
and things get exciting fast here. Things get exciting fast. Also on August 23rd, Battle of the Beach, an event going on in Chillicothe as a part of Sand in the Streets this year. We're going to be a little bit of a part of that as well, so we're looking forward to that event. That is also on August 23rd, kickoff of high school football night, but also you can get your Battle of the Beach volleyball on. Love everything about it, boys and girls.
Bub, do you think you're going to get in on that?
I was never really like upset when we played volleyball in gym class and everything, because there was other like stuff that we could do that was 10 times dumber. But
It's true.
yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of good athleticism in volleyball. I went and watched a college game, I don't know, like 2 years ago or whatever, and just the athleticism of the females of that sport are just crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Female volleyball is crazy. Men's volleyball.
I don't think I've really like seen men's
Dumb.
volleyball.
Dumb. Dude, dumb. Nothing against female volleyball, women's volleyball, but just growing up like
Mhm.
not being around men's volleyball and just seeing that caliber athlete, like the level
Yeah.
of athleticism is just nuts. Love everything about it. Cool event nonetheless going on. That's a Friday, Saturday deal going on in the streets of downtown Chillicothe. They're going to shut down Paint Street. So again, get on down for that. That'll be a super cool event and a lot going on here in the 740. Before we get out of here, make sure you check us out on social media as well. We are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, and we're on Instagram. Like and follow those things, subscribe. That's how we grow, boys and girls. That's how we grow this thing, and we continue to get out into events and do cool stuff and talk about cool stuff and have beards.
Have beards. I mean, that's definitely a qualification.
I guess so. That's what it seems like. It seems
Beards and hats.
Beards
and
hats.
hats. You missed out on the hat.
You're breaking the criteria with the headband, but we'll allow it.
I am. It's a Sunday, man. We're letting the hair down, doing what we do here. Hey, thanks for watching. If you're tuning in here, we appreciate it. Shout out to Robbie Pugh and the Root for putting on another great and what I would consider a successful hoop project. Hopefully, he has the same thoughts and assessment on on that. But I know he's going to be always looking for ways he can build and grow on that. So, again, we appreciate it, and we appreciate you letting us take the time to be involved in that. Super cool. We hope to be back next year and do what we do best, which is talk local sports. At the Hoop Project, Bob Brown, if that's going to do it for you, we're going to wrap it up and get out of here. Boys and girls, thank you for watching episode 54 of the 740 Sports Show. Until next time, that's going to do it for us here.
Bye.